Hi, my name is Imogen from Outlaw eDiscovery, and I am here today to talk to you about illusion tests, which are a validatory test run near the stabilization point of an active learning project. As I'm sure we are all aware, the use of active learning and technology-assisted review is a concept that not all of us in the eDiscovery industry are comfortable with. Many people do not trust machines to be accurate and as thorough as human reviewers, and in broad terms, they are correct. No machine will ever understand your case as well as you do, but that doesn't mean that they can't be of use to us in the review process, especially when we have the means to check the accuracy of their work. Enter the illusion test. The aim of the illusion test is to test the accuracy of our active learning algorithm in correctly identifying and providing you with the relevant documents for your case. As such, the test is only run on documents that the active learning algorithm has deemed not relevant, those in your discard pile. With the test only looking at those documents below the base relevancy rate, it can accurately determine the number of documents that have eluded the algorithm, hence illusion test. In order to compute your illusion rate, a random sample of documents is taken from the discard pile. This sample can be of a predetermined size if you have a specific number of documents you want reviewed. This is known as a fixed test. Or the sample size can be determined by relativity 1 upon the input of a specific confidence level and margin of error desired. This is known as a statistical test. A random selection of different types of documents from different dates, etc., is then presented to the reviewers for them to review and code as relevant or not relevant. Any documents coded relevant are then highlighted as eluded documents and count towards your illusion rate. It should be noted that any skipped documents at this stage also count as eluded documents, so it's important to code all of the documents presented in order to get the most accurate results. Once you have finished the illusion test on your sample set, an illusion rate and confidence level with margin of error is calculated and then extrapolated to encompass the whole of your discard pile. This is where it becomes important to understand what the confidence level and margin of error mean for your data, as they go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other. Confidence level is the percentage confidence that the data in the sample set is a good representation of the discard pile as a whole, while the margin of error is a conservative range in which the conclusions drawn from the sample set are likely to fall when encompassing the whole discard pile. This concept can be demonstrated by this graph here. If you imagine the bottom of this graph to represent the total number of documents starting at 0 and ending at 100% of your documents, what this graph shows is that your algorithm is 95% sure that the illusion rate is somewhere in the range of 50% plus or minus 47.5%. In other words, this was a terrible algorithm, but you are far more likely to find that you will receive numbers in the region of 3% plus or minus 4% or smaller, which is much more reasonable. Now, as mentioned before, this margin of error is a conservative estimate of the range in which the correct answer is likely to lie. However, there is a more accurate calculation that you can perform that will give you a minimum and a maximum number of eluded documents, and this is known as a confidence interval, seen here. Now, I think we can all agree that this is a pretty daunting equation, but not to worry, this is where we come in. We are currently developing a downloadable calculator that will calculate this for you, providing you with simple and easy to read results from which you can then make better informed decisions as to the future of your review. So, there you have it. I hope this has shed some light onto the illusion test for you and hopefully got you all eager to try out the active learning in your next review. See you soon.